Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, celebrating over 30 years online at worldprofit.com, doing our business, teaching people how to generate leads and make money online. That's essentially what we do. Of course, we have a lot of software that helps you to do that in our member area. So if you're just watching this training and you're just kind of wandering around YouTube, look below in the description and fill out a form to get signed up for free. That way you can see what we're all about. Anyways, to the rest of the people in here live and who are going to watch the recording, today we're going to talk about new videos that I posted in the Start Here area that you should watch very carefully in the training area. Where can you post your ads? Not only are there places to post your ads out in Safelists and exchanges, but we have places in the member area where you can post your ads and make sure that you're getting some visits. Promotion links, I had somebody ask about that. We'll talk about that. And of course, with promotion links comes ad tracking. If you send a link out, how do you know if people are clicking on that link? That's what the ad tracker does. And how about we build a page for your program using AI and post it in your on your website? Or for example, say that you wanted to review a ClickBank product and have that get posted and have people come and sign up and find out more, that sort of thing. So anyways, let's start with the introduction to Worldprofit. Many new silver and platinum members this month. And we started back in '94. Didn't know what we were doing. The internet was absolutely brand new at that time. If somebody tells you the internet was formed in 1990, well, no, not really. It was visual in 1994. Let's say that. It used to be all you could see is just text, like a typewriter, and it really wasn't much use for commercialization until about 95, 96. It really took form. We were there. We didn't know what we were doing. We had no clue. So with my zero training, which came from being in the military, I went to military college out of high school, got my degree in physics, was in the military for another 6 years, flying jets, and I did some search and rescue flying. My last tour was as a jet pilot instructor, teaching people how to fly very fast airplanes. It was a lot of fun. I got out after 10 years because they offered early retirement. And I thought, I want to maybe fly for the airlines or try something different. Well, guess what? This happened. Worldprofit happened off a kitchen table and or a dining room table, actually. Well, same thing. And we didn't know what we were doing at all. And we learned very quickly that you have to give things away to get people to do things, like sign up and register for the actual thing that you're selling. And that is contrary to what a lot of people thought, including us. We thought we would just, hey, here's what we're selling. Isn't that what you do? You just, here's what we're selling. Buy it. And you do all the benefits and the shininess and everything. It looks beautiful. And that does not work. That's a total way to fail online. And that's why, well, one of the reasons you may be here is it hasn't worked out. But the other reason is that's why people are flocking to all of these great new products thinking they're easy to sell, and they're not, because you don't know how to sell them. So when you sign up for Worldprofit and you click on the Start Here button on the left menu, that'll get you started with our brand new videos, which I'll show you under today's topics. They're going to lead you into setting up all of your stuff, but importantly, getting you to do some promotion. And it is absolutely critical that you learn how to sign up for these Safelists. That's how we start you out. Starting you out very simple with Safelists and traffic exchanges, where it's very easy, especially since the ads are done, the sites are given to you. All you have to do is go in and post your links and your ads that again, we give you and get started that way. Then you can move on to things like Facebook, which is big, Facebook groups and things like that. Of course, blogging, and the big one, YouTube, getting a channel on YouTube. But all of that starts baby steps. We just want to teach you the concept of generating leads rather than what you've probably been doing, which is throwing affiliate links out there and just saying, here, go, go, go. Well, that doesn't work. What Worldprofit does is we bring all of the leads through our free stuff into your prospect manager. And then from there, you have a list now. You can now send your affiliate programs out to them. Okay, so that's really all this slide is saying to do. Big, important point is we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year to help you, to support you. So you can fill out a tech support form, or you can go to our live business center, which is the chat system that you see, fill out some information in there, say, hey, I need help. And one of the monitors, who by the way are members, they're very advanced and they know their way around, they'll help you. And if they can't, they'll say, well, just fill out a support ticket. Make sure you get a Gmail account. Gmail is very important to get your business email. They're very friendly with business email. The proof, does this work? Well, you're here. And this is the hardest thing to kind of get across to people, is they'll come in and they'll say, it's overwhelming, or, I don't think this works. I sent out one promo and I'm not getting, that kind of a thing. And then you have to say to the person, how did you get signed up? What were the actions that caused you to sign up? In other words, turn it around on them and say, okay, instead of being this person, that's the brand new silver member, be the one that was the associate, be the one that was not even an associate, just somebody, how'd you find us? And then when you signed up, what made you do this? And think of that as you are doing your promotions, that you're just trying to find yourself. You are out there. There's been 85, 90,000 people that are you. They're out there and they come in, they upgrade into the silver or platinum, and then they continue on. So the proof that this works is you. This system works. Okay, there's no doubt about that. 30 years. I always say at the bottom of our promotion, you can't fake 30 years. You can fake a lot of things, but you can't fake 30 years in business. So the first video that you're going to see under training is to just get you set up. It's going to talk about your commission and your profile. You want to get those set up, how to do a support ticket, of course, and your free advertising. These are the biggies, right? Diamond Rotator, Ruby Solos, and your Traffic Blaster. It'll just take you through. They're very short videos, and I'm going to talk to you about them shortly. We talked about the Live Business Center and the ad tracker. When you get associates for signing up, you get a lot of them. Don't worry about communicating with them at this point. The reason is we send out a newsletter every day. This Worldprofit sends this newsletter out to all of the active associates, up to about 80,000 per day. So you're covered. People that haven't logged in for, I think we're going back to September of last year. If they haven't logged in since September of 2024, we don't bother them anymore. It's a waste of money because we spend money to send these emails out. Yes, believe it or not, we do. We pay to send email, but it does work because it gets into a lot of inboxes and we foot the bill. Anyways, Cool Tools is on your top menu, and that will get you hooked into some great software called JitBit AutoText, RoboForm, and Email Client. Really good. I use them all the time. They're great. Are there any questions about this so far? And yes, good morning to Karen, Thelma, and Scott. Remember, this workshop is just me and you. We're one-on-one here. So ask me questions if you have them. You won't interrupt me. I've got a phone right here. I've actually got my phone up and running, and you can see I've got the chat running. You'll notice that when you go to a lot of sites and they're doing their webinars and things, a lot of them don't use sites like YouTube and things like that, because they don't want you to know that there's hardly anybody that's shown up. And they come out and say, oh, well, you know, we've got 1,000 spots, and oh, you better get in and all this. And then actually they probably have about 8 people, you know, watching, but they record them, and then they, you know, this kind of thing. We don't. There's the list of people in, there's the questions. It's all public. We have nothing to hide. We get probably about 200 to 250 views of my workshops every week, which is very sufficient. I don't expect people to watch every single one of them, but I like people to just keep up to date. You know, skip to this part, you know, because you've already seen the first part. All you got to do is skip forward, and you know it. We're 11 minutes in. You're always safe to go 10 minutes and then start watching. Okay, so that's what I would do, because the first part is usually the same. So the new videos under start here are really important. I'm going to scroll down here, and we're going to talk about the leaders and things like that, since today is almost the last day of the month. If you click on the start here button or training, start training here, you will get to this area, which has 2 new videos. These are both brand new, and they're designed to be short. I think the first one is probably, about, what is it, 10 minutes long. And the second one is 13. I don't go through all of the promotion stuff. I simply say, here's where you find the sites, join them, promote the ad examples. If you watch these and have any questions, you could just fill out a support ticket and I will assist. I might even do, well, there's Safelists videos and things like that where you can see how to post and everything like that. It's pretty straightforward. You sign up for these sites, you send email. It's free for people when they start. And if you need like a sort of a checklist, all you have to do is look at the ebook edition of the video, and that'll get you going. I put these right away, most recent workshop videos, so that people can see exactly, keep up to date on the latest videos. Okay, and they're all on YouTube, so you can, you know, use those and go through them. There's also a really neat thing here, a GPT, an AI that is based on all of my videos. Well, probably about 15 of them by now, and you can ask it questions, and it will help you out. And yes, Linda's interview, I should probably put that on YouTube too. It's down here at the bottom, which you can watch anytime. I'll tell you what, I'll put this on YouTube. It'll be a little bit better, a little easier to see. This is from a long time ago, this video. It's a long time, and you can watch it there. I'll put it on my channel. Okay. And it is very helpful because Linda is always #1. She's won more sales contests than anyone, because of the way she handles leads, right? It's very, very important. Now, there's also joining the live workshop. There's a link here every Friday at 9 a.m. like all of you are in here now. And then there's a link here, a little button to the YouTube channel, which takes you to all of the videos that I have, and you can search and dig in. Okay, so that's important to know. Now, let's talk about this. The monitor program is extremely successful. And what we do is every month, the top monitors, the top 3, based on the sales that they've helped with. Now, those aren't their sales. Well, some of them might be. They assist associates in upgrading to silver or platinum, but mostly silver. And whoever gets the most wins $100 for the month. Second place is 75 and third place is 50. We have today and tomorrow. Phil Corneau has a decent lead. If you want to see the numbers, just log in, look down on the right-hand side. You can see all the numbers. And of course, we have our top sellers, only 20 showing. And again, Linda is leading with Raj close behind, and then Nicole, Phil, Aaron, Bill. Look at all these names. And what do they all have in common? They promote. They have to promote. There's no way you can make sales without doing some promotion. Okay, so congrats so far to all of those members, doing a great job. Now, here's a big question. There's a couple right here. These first two that I thought I would answer. It says, where in the member area can I post my ads? Well, there's a lot of places. There are. We have a lot of places to post. I haven't even rehearsed this. So let's kind of look at it and say, well, advertising. Obviously, you get the diamond rotator. And what I want you to do is look up here and it'll say URL ad manager, and you click on that and you can post your ads in here. I recommend that you read this so that you don't end up where 99% fail. But if you were watching this video right now, you know that you only want to post opt-in pages where people can register for something for free. If you decide not to do that, you won't be successful. Think of all of this as lead generation, not sales generation. Okay? Lead generation, then sales come next. Next place that you can post ads is the Ruby Solo Blaster. Again, always going to the ad manager. You can post your ads in here, same as before. Only post opt-in pages. Okay, we have all kinds of them. Places like Leads Leap, you can generate them there. Whatever, but don't post product or complex pages. And by that I mean, let's look at a page that is not complex. Okay, under the ad examples, because these are the ads that you post. Okay, let's just look at it and just take a quick look. What's it look like? Pretty straightforward. When you're looking at a page like this, it's not very long. It doesn't have any menus on it, right? It just sits here, right? This is what you get. Register free. And if they want a phone call, put their phone number in, name, email. I'm adding phone calls like this. Want to call, enter a phone number. Sure. Optional, right? That's the type of page that you want to be broadcasting and promoting to all of these sites. If you're in an affiliate program, they will have a page like this. I don't even recommend that you promote those. I recommend you promote Worldprofit, because you get those leads or associates in your prospect manager. They're there permanently, right? Imagine if you send out 5 affiliate links. You lose touch with them all. Worldprofit came to be because we gave a place where all of your leads could go in one place. Of course, we'll do the selling for the silver memberships. Of course, you can do that later too. But initially, we'll do all the selling for that part. You can then take over and send emails out using the prospect emailer. Okay, so these are the types of pages that you want to be going out. All right. So that's a place to promote. Let's go to other places. You also, of course, have the traffic blaster. Now remember, these are set it and forget it. All you're doing is you're putting an ad in here and you're forgetting about it, right? It's just passive advertising. And I do see the question. I'll get to that for sure. I don't know who the guest is. I can't find what to click on to change the URL for my website in website management. Your URL is pretty permanent. If you're a silver or platinum member, you can register a new domain if you want, and we'll transfer it all over for you. But you'd have to fill out a support ticket about that if you want to change your complete URL. It can be done. Now, this is another place that you could just post ads, and these go out to all of the Safelists and traffic exchanges, 18 of them. The traffic blaster. This goes out to all of the sites that we pay to promote your link. Okay, usually these are done through galleries and things like that. The last thing was Ruby Solos. Don't post cyclers and gamblings, and we don't really have a problem with that. Most people are just posting basic sites in here. Now, where else can you promote? Well, we've got quite a few places. If we go back to the home page here, you'll look over on the right and it says 18 free upgrades in red. There's a red button that says 18 free upgrades. This is 18 sites you could promote to. You get upgraded for free in all 18 to lifetime membership status. Okay, so all you have to do is you go in here and you get set up. Then you can log in. Once you're all set, log in and you can send out emailers, everything that you can imagine. You can post banners, text ads, login ads, full page ads, and you can also send out a daily email and, of course, solo ads when you get your traffic injections. That's great, Dave. So if you want to change your domain name for your website, absolutely, just fill out a support ticket. We'll tell you how to set it up, just so that we can set it up on our DNS servers and get it all registered for you. You just have to pay for it. Don't try to transfer a domain that already has information on it, because we don't do that part. We just reset it up as the site that you're using now. Okay, does that make any sense? Let me know if you have a website that already has content on it, you can set up a redirect too from your website management area. And if you want to see that, I could show you that. So here we go. This is just one example of the 18 sites where you could just log in and post ads every single day. You can send a daily email out every single day. All you have to do is log in. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. Are there any questions? So there's 18 sites there. You've got your advertising here. Now you've also got some freebies. You have the promo code center where you can go in here and you can sign up. There's 200 sites. What I say is you go take a look at them, see the ones that you like, the ones that stand out for you, and use these credits that you get. Okay, you're going to get some free credits through promo codes in all of these sites. Now you don't have to promote every single site, right? You don't have to sign up for every site, because that's a lot, but there are lots of places to post. All right, so we have that. Now we have in your goodie bag down here your 50,000 visitor account. And there's so many visitors, it's not even funny. All you have to do is add it in here, and remember, opt-in pages only. See how I've got George Kosch in here? That's wrong. You don't want to do that. You want to have an opt-in page in there. But mine's on pause. It's paused because I don't want to take visitors from people. But you can see some of the ads. Now, I wanted to give you an idea of how many visits we get. I did a video on this and I didn't publish it yet. I thought I'd just show it in the workshop. But if you go into this is called a bulk traffic tracker, and it's internal, but you can just see this is in 1 month, we generate about 2 million visits. Now, are these people? Not all the time. Some of them are bots. I mean, this is probably a person. It's hard to tell. A lot of them are just people clicking links, coming, going, and things like that. But we get a lot. We do get a lot of traffic, and they come from these referring URLs. These are URLs, and you're wondering, well, how can we be generating from all these URLs? This is, if I was watching this, I'd be like, are you kidding? Yahoo is sending ads? Yeah, they are. People are searching for us, and then they're coming from there. We've got links. Remember, we're 30 years old. So go to the backlink checker, right? Worldprofit. And this is just from Worldprofit, right? We have lots of other domains. So if you look and you see, we've got 334,000 backlinks. So you're getting clicks from people at random. Sometimes they're bots that are, scanning pages and things, but most of them are just people clicking. I mean, 300,000 links is just a lot. That's ridiculous, right? And they're everywhere. Believe me, they're everywhere. And they come into Worldprofit all the time. We have Google searches coming in constantly, that kind of a thing. So that's why it's given away. If somebody ever says, oh, how can they give that away? Well, show them the video. Just say, well, go look. They're all here. There's thousands of them. Look at this. I can scroll down here for a long time, and you'll see domains in here that you will just look. Wiki how do we get a hit from Wiki? And a lot of these are rotators. You'll see the same IP, like a rotating somehow. I don't ask anymore. I used to sit here, oh, let me figure this out. I give up. It's just the internet. Massive amounts of traffic coming from everywhere. Look at them. Isn't this crazy? Just absolutely insane. I don't know how many show on one page. I think yeah. So like say you go to page 24. I don't even know if the nav works on this. Oh, it'll take a long time to load. I forgot about that. Anyways, this is like millions of visits that we just give away, really. And that's what this area is for. And that's why when associates come in, they have to log in every 3 days to keep their link active. Yeah, they're rotators. You'll lose your mind if you try to figure it all out. You won't figure it out. I can't. I don't think anyone can. So here's that page 24. And it just goes on and on. And you can see there's some that we have, right? Bitcoin Ad Exchange. Yandex, of course, the search engine. So we get people searching for Worldprofit in there. It's just ridiculous how many. This is what happens when you have a website on for 30 years, right? And really, that's what it is. So what are your promotion links? Well, your promotion links are, of course, right here under training, ad examples, or if you look on the left-hand menu, left, scroll down, you can see very important links, promotion links, free advertising, premium advertising, promote your programs. But here's a good one. Promotion links takes you to this page, ad examples. Okay. Next, free advertising, which these are the sites you can advertise on. Okay. You have a mini blog, you have a marketplace, login ads, ad stream, solo email blaster. Every day you can come into the solo email blaster and blast away. Okay, it's just, there's so many places to post. It's just insane. All I would recommend you do is you kind of bookmark this type of area where it says free advertising. You can advertise in here for completely, I think they're all free. Of course, there's premium advertising. Click here, and this will take you to the premium area. If you want leads every day, Emerald Traffic Booster. You'll get leads every single day. But you've got to follow up on them because they don't know anything about Worldprofit. And that's explained when you go to the details. You click on here. And you can read about it. You can also have a tour right here. And I'll tell you all about the Emerald Traffic Booster. A lot of associates pick this over silver because they come in and say, well, I don't want a silver membership, but they pick this because it's a monthly fee. And of course, it's great for commissions too, isn't it? Right? You make commission 20 or 40% while people are in this. Okay, so these links, you might say to yourself, don't even worry about this. See this monitor menu? None of you see that, of course, because that's for the monitors. But I wanted this super special menu at the top. And then, of course, you scroll down and you can see the main menus, which have everything in them. And then if you go to the home page, there's another menu, an advanced one. Where's one more place to promote? One more big place to promote. And this one is a gold mine, WorldCoin. This is extremely successful for silver and platinum members because you don't need to surf. Unless you want to, you can look at ads. This thing is a gold mine. It is absolutely incredible, right? I'm going to actually center everything. And I've got to add some emails that will go out and things like that. But I haven't done a single thing. And in the last 30 days, I've had 45 clicks and I've had a bunch of signups into Hercules because I ran the same ad twice. You can run the same ad as many times as you want. Okay, so let her go. Put your ads in. Have fun. You can earn coins if you want to by looking at ads. what it'll do is it'll bring up the latest ads. Got the diamond rotator ads down here. Scrolling down, and spin to win. You can win. You don't win any money, but you can win coins by spinning. You can see your balance up here, 124,000 coins. Right? There's 2,000 ads in here, so you can spin, see the next ad. And the best part about this is, yeah, WorldCoin does work. You will get leads from it. You can even message people, right? If you want to send them a message, you can send them a message. You can chat to them. You can view your ad stats, see that they're being viewed. I'm planning on adding to this area too, where you can see different, communicate with people that were clicking on your ads and things like that. All right, so you can see I've had 105 views. You can view the stats, that kind of a thing. Using Safelists with this trick. You can look at the ad URL. If you're not sure, it'll pop up, show you what it is. So that 25 places to post is now really a lot more than 25. Are there any questions about this? Pretty phenomenal. You can manage your ads. All you have to do is click the edit button, and you can make changes to your ads anytime you want. Very simple to use. Just put your ads in. That's what I liked. I like creating simple, easy things. Remember the message center up here. These little envelope and chat. You could do live chat and things like that with someone. What I'm going to be doing, and I think you'll be excited about this, is I'm planning on making it so that if you have an associate currently logged in, you can pop up a message for them from you to them, and it'll pop up on their screen. They can, of course, close it, but you can pop up a message live in real time and say, hey, how you doing? So it'll even be better than the messaging system. It will be a live chat system that you, as a silver or platinum member, will have control over. You'll be able to just it'll just pop up on the screen and say, hey, I'm Bill Darton. I'm your sponsor, and I'm not a bot. I'm real. I'm a real person. Have your name up there and everything, and then they can talk to you. Okay, how's that sound? I like it. So it'll be like a live system. And if they don't want to do that, they just close it, and it'll come up and say they've closed it. They don't want chat. No problem. Wow. So there you go. There's your promotion links. That's how to find them under ad examples. Now the big question is the ad tracker. This is kind of comical for me, because it's really sad. Somebody says, well, I couldn't do this or whatever. And I think, okay, well, let me check their ad tracker. It's always 0. And I always email back and say, well, did you need help promoting? Can you not let's just do one. Let's just do one little promotion. And I could say, well, sign up for Safelist Extreme or something, but I always say, well, sign up for Hercules. Sign up for State of the Art Mailer. Those are the main ones, right? Just do it. And they so often and I think you have to promote. there's how did you get involved? I always say that. What brought you here? It's like they just don't want to do it. So I'll explain the ad tracker. All it is when you send ads out, when you go in here and you follow the training, you click on your ad examples, and you go through and you turn it into this by masking it. Like down here, you can see you want to click on your masking. Find one there. See how that's not my domain? You click on make it mask, and then it will be tracked when somebody clicks on it. So if I say I click on this one, which is ad ID 089, right? So if I click on it, then I go to my ad tracker, which is again under training, ad tracker. You will see that click right away. It came from Worldprofit. This is me right here. That's my IP address, and it will be registered. All right. So, and it was ad 089. The whole purpose here is this: you can go into your cloaking area. So you go under website management, and you can scroll down and you'll see the cloak and track URLs here. And you can name these for the safe list that you're going to send to, so you know how many clicks you're getting if you want. That gets a little more, involved. I don't do it myself, but you can. And there's a help video here that'll take you through how to do that. Okay, so that's why the tracker is important. If you don't care, well, then you don't have to. It's totally up to you. But I would highly recommend that when you go into here and you grab your ad examples, that you cloak them so that they're under your domain name. And that's, of course, for backlinks. And we've been doing that forever. Everything we send out is Worldprofit. And like I said, when you check the backlinks, you can see it does pay off over time. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions about that? I can see we have a good turnout. I want to build a page for my affiliate program and add it to my website. How can you do that with AI? Well, good question. We just happen to have an area up here at the top that says AI. Click on it. It's called the Instant AI Page Builder. And what this will do is it will create a page for you for any affiliate program that you're in. It doesn't matter which one. It says this prompt instructs AI to create a fully custom designed landing page using CSS, whatever. Who cares what that is? The layout is built from scratch without copying the affiliate site structure and emphasizes a modern, vibrant look. So there's an example. If you click on the expand and you put your URL to your affiliate program in here. And what it'll do is it will make sure that that is included in the button so that people can go and find out more. So say that I wanted to do it just simple to worldprofit.com. So I would put HTTPS worldprofit.com/ID equals 3099. Because that's my ID from those ad examples. I picked that one and I want to have that built. And you'll notice that it already typed it in there automatically. So what you do is you say copy the prompt and it will copy it to your clipboard and you click on build it. So you go in here and you say, this is it. This is what I want. And you don't have to do anything. You just sit here and let it work. It's kind of funny actually. Builds the whole site. I plan on adding more things to this area. What I wanted to do was a product review site where it would have a drop down for people to sign up into Worldprofit, which I will set up a prompt for that. Okay, so here's the site, right? Looks pretty good. So if I copy that and let's put it down here. Now all I have to do is go to, I'm just going to create a quick full page. And it takes me right to the spot, and I'm going to call this Worldprofit Associate Program. We'll leave it under specials. And then all you do is you just click on this little source button. It says source, paste it in. And you can undo the source button and then say create the page. So now you have a page that's done, and we can find it under georgekosch.com under, remember, it was Worldprofit Associate Program. So if we go there and we scroll over, it says Worldprofit Associate Program right down here at the bottom. You click on it and there's your site. Start earning today. When they click join now, they will go to my ID. You can do this for your site. You can modify it if you want. You can do anything that you want with it. You can try different designs. You can also do sign up pages and everything like that through the AI builder. It will build you all kinds of different pages. There's lots of options here, right? This one's pretty good. AI ebook builder. Create a stunning professional ebook in minutes. Isn't that something? So you just go into the help video. I recommend the help videos first. And then you expand. And the best thing to do is get a transcript from a video or text guide, something for the ebook. And the guest, can't remember, you want to change your domain name. Yeah, you can if you want. You just have to contact support. And then we'll send you instructions. That would be funny, Kevin. I like that. So Scott Gordon says, question about Emerald. Under Emerald Solo, 2 ads come up. Where do I change them? Emerald Solo. You can change them right here. So if you go advertising, Emerald, click on Ad Manager right here. And I'll say if your status is active. And you can change them, and they change everywhere. Once you've updated this, your Ruby Solos, everything is updated instantly. You don't have to worry about, updating anything. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Just make the change. And again, if you have any problems, just let support know. Are there any questions about this so far? There's a new update button here. I want you to click on this. It says renew or upgrade. It just gives you your options for renewing your silver or upgrading to platinum. So if you're a silver member and you want to upgrade to platinum, you'll see instructions by clicking this button that says renew or upgrade. All right, so I could go into here, let me see, and I'll log in as a silver member. And by the way, you can, if you're a monitor, always make sure that you have a copy of Edge, Microsoft Edge, and you can sign in as an associate, like sign yourself up as an associate and see what the associate area looks like. Right down here. So if you click on renew or upgrade, it will give you the 2 or 3 options. You can either upgrade to platinum and prepay for a full year, or you can upgrade to platinum and pay monthly. Once you've done this payment, it can take a day to just update you, or it could be done in an hour. It just depends on if we have someone on duty to do that. And then this one, you can renew your silver anytime you want for a full year. It's just $4.97, and then that extends you for a full year. Right? Easy peasy. And look I've got some messages and chats here, all ready to go. So finally, again, about platinum, what do you get for platinum? You save a lot of money. You also receive 100,000 WorldCoins, which are gobbled up by people looking at your ads, which is good, right? People are looking at your ad, and it eats through these at 10 coins per view, right? So you can imagine you get 1,000 views. It's only, what? That's not many credits, right? 10,000 credits. So you're going to get views. Double the commission. Platinum, get 40%, 100 fresh leads every month. And remember, you get 100,000 coins per month. Graphic Studio, autoresponder, all of the store builders. Okay, plus traffic credits in your quote. If you're interested and you want a quote, that's fine. I would just go in the renew area because you're going to get everything you see. It's pretty cool. But you can put in a support ticket if you want. Does anyone have any other questions? I'm just going to scroll through here, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Did I miss anyone? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so about the domain name change, go ahead and fill out a support ticket. Dave Klee. Okay, I don't see any questions coming up, so we're gonna call it a day. It was great having such a nice turnout. If you have any questions or I missed anything, absolutely. Just do a sport ticket, and I will get some updates for next week, of course, like always. Okay, so everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks. And of course, a huge thank you to the monitors. You folks are doing an incredible job. And remember, monitor the challenge, right? We've got pretty close here. All right. And of course, Linda, doing great. Came up from down here somewhere back to the top. So good work. Very good work.